Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and this time we're going to take a look at the Assassin's Creed Shadows World trailer that they put out a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago. I was in the middle of making my own reaction video to it, then I realized that I am not noticing a lot of things. I am noticing a few issues with the animations, but that's about it. I'm not seeing anything else out of the ordinary, but that is mainly because I am not Japanese, so I do not have an eye for detail for these things. If they were making anything about Sri Lanka, I would definitely see minute details. So what I thought what it would be best to do is to see an actual Japanese person react to it, and therefore we are looking at a video by Shohei Kondo, a fellow content creator. I will link his video in the description below so you guys can check it out separately without looking at mine. So yeah, let's check out this guy because I'm sure we can learn a little bit more because he's Japanese. He's Japanese, so he would see little things that we would not see. So yeah, let's check out the trailer.
Alright, welcome back to my channel. Today I was gonna talk about overlooked Japanese comic, Japanese manga, which is a very good one. But I found this Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer, and I watched the first 20 seconds. I realized I should make video about it. So let's watch together. And this is the Japanese.
Yeah, in
It
this
is
with
of
you.
Japan. Look, 3.6K dislike. I'm so excited.
If you think the dislike of the Ubisoft Japan is bad, of the Ubisoft Japan account is bad enough, you should see the amount of dislikes the actual Ubisoft account is getting. I think it's in the millions or something, right? Let's put this full screen.
Pause. I'm really sure they wanted to use Yasuke. They really wanted to use Yasuke and killing some Japanese samurai, but they decided not to. But they still get 3.6K dislike. Yeah. There was something I thought is funny. What is this tree? I've never seen, but I think Assassin or Yasuke gonna go up, right? The walk around. That's why this.
I mean, I don't know if they actually have. That looks like an enlarged bonsai tree. To be honest, I didn't think much about it when I saw this earlier. But I mean, in Assassin's Creed, I think they started with in 3, right? In the frontier, in the American frontier, they had trees arched like this, so assassins can kind of like in forest traverse alongside trees. It's fine. It's not a big thing. I would say it's fine. They need to give some sort of tools, right? Even though you don't get trees, if you don't get trees like this in Japan, they need to give you something to make it a little bit fun traversing around rather than just running around the forest, right? So yeah, it's fine. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a, what do you call it, a synchronization point, obviously.
Shape, I think. All right. Hey. Let's go back. Sakura tree is so ugly in this video game. The shape. It's like it's a little scary.
I mean, like, I guess it's fine. It's not. I didn't see that much earlier. I saw that animation issue with the horse. That's fine. The Sakura tree issue, I mean, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
This one.
What's the issue with that?
What kind of situation is this? Like
What is it? Shueisha?
wearing full armors in the winter, alone, and then heading to the castle, and then it's so emo, like some like early 2000 heavy rock. It's not heavy rock actually. New metal, like a music video. Let's watch again.
No idea what he was referring to there.
like a creed.
Oh, is that what he was referring to?
Hey, Iki Island.
Dude, Iki Island? When I first saw it in Ghost of Tsushima, I did not think it was an actual place, like, fictional. But then I looked it up, like, crazy detail in Ghost of Tsushima, like, crazy.
Oh, but I can tell. This castle, definitely Nobunaga. Okay, so this top part called Tenshukaku. Like Shogun won't stay here. This is some icon of like a power. But Nobunaga was weirdo, so he actually stayed there. And it looks like a little Chinese, like, and also a little Western. That's Nobunaga's castle.
Nobunaga. Okay, so basically what he's saying is, like, this kind of castles are not actually for the who was Nobunaga? Was he the shogun? I can't remember. It's not for the dude to stay in. It's more like for just to show your authority, to show that individual's power. So it's kind of like a beacon of his power. They won't actually stay there because it is an easy target. So what he's saying is the Nobunaga guy was weird and he actually stayed there, making him easy for assassinations.
So it might be Azuchi Momoyama Castle.
Azuchi Castle. I should look this up later.
Yamato. Where is Yasuke? Yasuke? Wait. Yasuke Karate.
Is there an issue with the karate? No?
I wonder if they add this after they watch the Boy and the Heron.
Aren't herons that common in Japan? I'm not sure. Is that why he referenced? Said that? Is that why he said that? They must have added it after watching Boy and the Heron. See a bunch of koi fish in the pond as well.
Yeah. Yasuke's headband is red. So red.
Any issue with the headband? I don't know.
It's unrelated. I went to, what was it? I think
I don't like when he paused here. The first thing I did notice in this castle was this latch on top. I don't think any of the Japanese castles have this. It looks so off. I'm not sure why it's there, but I think this is to. I think this is the game. I mean, I can't remember Ghost of Tsushima had places like this with a latch on top to make it easy for you to sneak in. So I guess this is them giving some accessibility options for you to sneak in around, for the ninjas, for the assassin to, like, come and sneak in, right? So it's like another opportunity for getting into the place. So I guess they added it just to give some, I don't know, to give you options, like, basically, so that it's not too stale. I guess that's why they do it. But I don't think making this look like a latch like this, like, because it stands out like a sore thumb. And I think they should have done it like, they should have added like tiles on top of it and just make it look like it's camouflage or something like that. Try and do a better job rather than making it look like a massive obvious latch. Because I don't think actual castles do this. I wonder if he'll spot it.
Inuyama Castle last year. It's pretty
Inuyama
scary
Castle.
because it's so high, but the wall is so low. Because Japanese
Oh,
at
it's
time
very-
was, short. So that was really scary.
Oh, low railing. You could fall off.
What is that?
He does
Why
notice
there's,
it.
some entrance there
It's for sneaking in.
for assassin. Assassins welcome. This is ridiculous.
It's a game. Yeah, you're supposed to. It's fine. It's just that it looks ugly, but I
Yeah.
guess it's fine.
Wait. I've never seen this. I think ancient Chinese instrument.
Are you serious? There's a Chinese instrument? So it does not belong in Japan whatsoever? Are they mix? Are they mixing cultures now? it's like it's like they think they're like, oh, they see anything belonging to some sort of an Asian country and they're like, oh, okay, we can just fit this in the game. It should be all right.
You know what? It's not compliment, but I kind of studied like in Nao and Yasuke. They're a victim too. Poor guys. And still plants is there. Oh, done. 3.5K dislike. ヘッドフォンやイヤホン利用して use ヘッドフォンのイヤホンやがましいわ Okay, let's read comment. Please do not use copyrighted materials without permission. It is illegal. It's problem.
What is copyrighted in that? I wonder. All right. Okay. So interesting. We learned some stuff here. We did learn a little bit, didn't we not? So obviously, I mean, not too big of a deal, but there are some issues, right? There are some. I've seen a multitude of areas, like in some other trailers as well, where they are off with the animations, and it questions you as to whether they're actually putting any effort into these trailers or not. Like, that horse sliding in this trailer, and there were a couple of others, like, swords not being sheathed properly, some weird issues in the animations, and for some reason Ubisoft took a look at this and they're like, okay, that's good enough, and we can put this out as a cinematic trailer or whatever. So it's concerned if they're not caring too much of their trailers, and that only begs to ask the question whether they care about the game itself properly. Now, obviously, this entire Yasuke situation is still causing quite a stir. I have also said it when I first reacted to Assassin's Creed at the very beginning, Shadows. Amazing game to have in feudal Japan, but now they say it's a work of fiction, right? It is a work of fiction, but they also say that you can learn. Assassin's Creed games have always said that you can learn about the region from the game. Like, it's like a quote unquote unofficial history lesson. So if you are saying it's a work of fiction and you want people to learn about Japanese culture, then you should not. And their games have always based themselves on actual events and real things that have happened. And all the characters they've already created so far, all the protagonists have been proper protagonists who have originated from those said regions. Now, for some reason, they took a completely different direction here. They thought, for the first time ever, we are going to base our protagonist not on a fictional character but on an actual person. And the story about Yasuke is very questionable. We don't know what the actual scene is. A lot of Japanese folks are saying one thing, and then Western folks are saying another thing. So I think what they should have done is, if they want to make Yasuke part of the game, they should have just put him, and I've said this before, they should have just added him as an NPC, a very important NPC, maybe someone who's leading the assassin effort. It's good enough. But the main protagonist should have been a Japanese, a person of Japanese origin. Because, like, dude, this is drawing so much comparisons to Ghost of Tsushima, because the Ghost of Tsushima delivered. It did such an amazing job. So, and Yasuke, sorry, not Yasuke, but Ubisoft is on lifeline support right? After all the failures given this year, I mean, I think the only decent release they've had was Prince of Persia. After that, it's been abysmal. Outlaws is performing badly. I don't know if Shadows is going to do good. I mean, I don't pre-order games much, and these guys always put out pre-orders. So I'm wondering, what are their pre-orders looking like? Is it doing good or not? And the other thing is, like, I don't know. Uh, what I'm trying to say is like I want this game to succeed, right? I really do because it's been my dream to have an Assassin's Creed game because I don't think it is any other perfect pairing other than the Assassin's Creed as an idea set in Japan, with all the ninjutsu and all the stuff, and they finally get to do it. And I don't know why they're fumbling it so much when it was quite straightforward what you need to do. Like you already had a blueprint laid out in front of you in Ghost of Tsushima, so you had to try to test a thing, what works, and they just need to implement that same thing. And for some reason, they're fumbling so much. Um, on the other hand, and the other thing is like it looks like they're going back to their RPG roots again rather than focusing on assassinations. Uh, I hope that is not the case because Yasuke. They said two different playstyles, right? So you have Yasuke, the heavy hitter, and you have Nanaue, the stealth ninja. So now this is Assassin's Creed. You have to focus on stealth. I will consider playing Nanaue the entire way because I think that's what makes sense. Because if you can be brash, heavy, and go in guns blazing, I mean, Assassin's Creed is not supposed to be a confrontational type game, right? It's supposed to be misdirection, quick slash combo hits, skills, and then run away. Sorry, type thing. So because Mirage kind of like went back to its roots. The only problem with Mirage was that it just had a very boring story, like not boring but very suboptimal story. Like I don't know, like the story of Assassin's Creed now. I don't know. Like I'm only interested in the historical story that happens and not the futuristic story. What's happening? What ties up the entire thing with the ancients and everything. Like I've lost track and it's so boring at this point. I'm only interested in what's happening in the historical time. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like I can tell you for certain this is going to have a bad release. People will still a small amount of people will still play it. But I don't know if this is going to be somewhat like the nail in the coffin for Ubisoft. I hope not because Ubisoft is capable of making good games. It's just that for some reason they are incapable of making good decisions. Um, so yeah, obviously there are a lot more videos of Japanese people reacting to this. So, but this was quite informative. I mean, like I learned quite a bit. So there you guys have it, the world trailer, if you may, reacted by a Japanese person. I'll link this guy's video so you guys can check it out later. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll see. This is coming in September, right? Its release date is close. When was its release date again? Assassin's Creed Shadows release. Not September. What am I saying? This is September. Was it October? November 15th. This time, I don't think they have time to turn it around. So, there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think about Assassin's Creed so far, given all the trailers that have come out. Share your thoughts and concerns if you have any. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video. Till next time, then. Bye bye.